A very good morning to you, dear children. In today's video, we are going to learn Lesson 10, When Tina Borrowed a Cycle. We have already discussed this lesson in our interactive classes. We will read it one more time and we will underline the new words and I will also explain the lesson to you. So be ready with your Grow with Words course book, lesson number 10, page 97. But before we start the lesson, let us think about some situations. We have already discussed some golden words in your interactive classes. So you should be able to answer these questions and you may discuss them with someone in your house. How does it feel when someone says, "Thank you for something that you have done"? Do you ever think of doing something for someone in return for something that person has done for you? How often do you say please to people who work for you? Do you feel it is difficult to say sorry? How do you think a pet says thank you? So let us now begin with lesson 10. You can open to page 97 in your course book, and if you have not underlined the new words, you may do so now. Oh dear, my bicycle tire is punctured. Here we have underlined two words, bicycle and punctured. How will I take my dolls for a ride? Said Tina to her mother. So this story is about a girl, Tina, and one day her bicycle tire was punctured. Punctured means there was a hole in the tire. So Tina was very worried. She wanted to go for a ride on a bicycle with her dolls. You can borrow your cousin Rupa's bicycle for some time. Underline the word sometime. Sometime means for a little while, said her mother. So Tina borrowed. I have already explained borrowed means to take something from someone for some time, to use it and to give it back to that person. So Tina borrowed her cousin's bicycle and put her dolls in a basket and took them for a ride. As she was riding along, she heard a sound coming from the nearby bushes. Underline the word nearby and underline the word bushes. Nearby means something which is close to us. And bushes are small plants with thick stems coming out from the roots. What is that sound? Wondered Tina. Underline the word wondered. Wondered is to think. So when Tina heard some sound coming from the nearby bushes, she started thinking, what is this sound? She went near the bushes. There she saw a black hen. The hen was clucking gently. Clucking is the sound that a hen makes, like cluck, cluck, cluck. Underline the word clucking. She picked up the hen and cuddled it. Poor henny, I think you have lost your way. So what did Tina do? She picked up the hen in her hands and she gave it a nice hug. Come with me. I will find your home, said Tina. She put the hen gently means softly, in the basket along with her dolls. When she reached home, underline the word reached, she called her mother to see the hen. Her mother was surprised, underline the word surprised, to see the hen sitting cozily. Cozily means very, very comfortably in the basket. So, what happened when Tina reached her home? She called her mother to see the hen. And her mother was very surprised to see a hen sitting comfortably in the cycle basket. And why was she surprised? Let us read on. Then she said, I think this hen belongs to Mrs. Briganza. She has been looking for her hen since morning. Let us take it to her. So your mama is saying to Tina that the hen belongs to a lady called Mrs. Briganza. And Mrs. Briganza is trying to find her hen since morning. So they decide to take the hen to Mrs. Briganza's house. Tina and her mother gently wheeled the cycle. Underline the word wheeled. To wheel is to push the cycle toward Mrs. Briganza's house in the next lane. Mrs. Briganza was delighted to see her hen. Delighted, as we have learned earlier, means very, very happy. She hugged Tina and said, Thank you, Tina, for getting my henny back. When Mrs. Briganza lifted the hen from the basket, she saw a lovely egg. The hen had laid an egg. So, Mrs. Briganza became very happy when Tina returned the black hen to her. And when Mrs. Briganza picked up the hen from the basket, what did she see? The hen had laid a lovely egg. Tina, this is for you, said Mrs. Briganza. Tina took the egg from her and said, Thank you, Mrs. Briganza. I will present it to my cousin Rupa. It was so kind of her to lend me her bicycle. So what did Mrs. Briganza do? She took the egg and gave it to Tina because Tina had found the hen for her. But Tina said, I will give this egg to my cousin Rupa because she had lended her bicycle to Tina. So children, I hope you have underlined all the words. In case you have missed out anything, here are the words again. You can underline them in your course book. Bicycle. A bicycle is a cycle having two tires. Punctured. Punctured means when there is a hole in the tire, we say that the tire is punctured. Sometime. Sometime means for a little while. Borrowed. To take something from someone for some time and then to return it back. Nearby. Nearby means close by. Bushes. Bushes are small plants with thick woody stems coming out from the roots. Wondered. Wondered means to think. Clucking. Clucking is the sound that a hen makes. Reached. Next word is surprised. Surprised, we are surprised when something which we think has happened is a surprise for us. Means that we did not expect it to happen and it has happened. Cozily. Cozily means comfortably. Wheeled. To wheel something means to push a vehicle. Hugged. When we are very happy, we put our arms around someone and we hold on tightly. That is called hugging. And basket. So 14 words are here which you need to underline. Here are the word meanings of some words from the lesson. As I have already explained to you, borrow, to take and use something that belongs to someone else and return after using it. Nearby, not far away. Bush, a small plant with several hard stems coming up from the root. Cozy, warm and comfortable. Wheeled, to move someone or something in a vehicle. Hug, to put one's arms around someone and hold tightly. Children, you have to remember the spellings of the new words and you have to also learn the word meanings. So here, children, are some golden words we must use in our speech whenever required. Excuse me, I'm sorry, thank you, please, and may I. You're welcome. When someone says thank you to us, we must say you're welcome. We have already discussed these golden words in our interactive classes. So children, for prep, read lesson 10, underline the new words in the course book, learn and write new words thrice in study book, and speak the magic words whenever needed. Thank you and have a great day.